I'm out and about recording videos, not just outside my study, but outside my house. That can only mean one thing. Yes, conference season is coming back. Hello, I'm Microsoft MVP Tom Morgan. I wanted to get out and about for this video, partly because it's a lovely sunny day here in Norfolk in the UK, but also to tell you that conferences are starting to happen again, certainly in the UK and also around the rest of the world. And it's time for you to start paying attention to those conferences that are coming up, and it's time to start preparing. Now, one of the conferences I do want to call out and talk to you about today is Commsverse. And the reason for that is Commsverse is not until the 15th, the 16th of September, so it's a while away, but there are things that start earlier than that. So Commsverse is unique in this respect, and it has a number of pre-days from the 1st of September, so a full 2 weeks before the conference actually starts. They're going to be running a series of 6 days, with each day dedicated to a different piece of technology. Now, remember that Commsverse is all about Microsoft Teams, so everything in those pre-days is all to do with Microsoft Teams. However, within that, there are different days devoted to different sort of parts of Teams and different areas of Teams. So, for instance, there is a day dedicated to voice as a service. There is a day dedicated to complex organizations and running teams in complex organizations. There are also days dedicated to contact centers, user adoption, user productivity, hybrid workflows. Now, each of these days is free to attend and features sessions by those vendors that work in that space. So all of the sessions in these pre-days are led by vendors, but this is not just a big kind of advertorial event or anything like that. The point of this exercise is actually really clever, and it shows that the Commsverse organizers have really thought about your experience at Commsverse on the day. The thing is, many of us really haven't been paying attention to what vendors have been doing in the last kind of 12 to 18 months. We've been so busy keeping the lights on and doing our own thing and just trying to kind of keep our heads above water. Whereas actually a lot of these vendors have been adding features, and new vendors are coming to this space as well, because obviously, as we all know, the Microsoft Teams space is growing and expanding at a crazy rate. So what the Commsverse organisers thought they'd do is provide these pre-days where you can go and kind of upskill in everything that the vendors are doing, and all the different kind of things that have been added and all the new features, and really kind of get yourself upskilled. So you're not showing up at the conference and then having to spend all of the time at the conference just finding out what's changed. You can come armed with your detailed questions, so when you're networking, when you're talking to those vendors that are going to be there in person, you can really maximize the use of your time. So I think this is actually really smart as an approach, because you can you can look through the list of the sessions that are being kind of presented, you can get up to speed with all the new capabilities, and then you can come armed with the right questions for your particular use case. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, go to online.commsverse.com. To be honest, whether or not you're attending Commsverse or not, this is a really good set of materials to quickly get up to speed with everything that's happening in the Microsoft Teams vendor space, because there's a ton of different partners and vendors that operate in the Teams space and make that community and ecosystem what it is, and makes Teams such a kind of popular and such a useful product and solution. So go to online.commsverse.com, scroll down till you see the section called Schedule. You can review the days there, and you can go into each day. You can see all the events for the day as well, so you don't have to watch the entire day. If there's a particular vendor's product you're interested in, you can go and check it out from there and add just that one session to your calendar if you wish. All the virtual days are free to attend. So definitely that's something you should be doing if you are going to Commsverse this year, or you're thinking of attending and you're not sure if you should or not. Go check those sessions out when they land, because it's a really good, useful kind of prep tool. That's what I wanted to tell you today. This is your homework, if you like. Commsverse is coming up. Conference season is starting soon. Very excited for both kind of in-person but also hybrid event experiences. I'm going to be doing more videos about Commsverse in the ramp up to that event, and then other events that are happening throughout the year as well. Expect more videos from me on that. So that's your homework. Go and check out those pre-events that are happening for Commsverse, and go to online.commsverse.com to get started. Thanks very much for watching. Have a great day.